Have you ever stood by the ocean, looked out at that vast, endless blue, and wondered what incredible journeys are happening right beneath the surface? It's not just an empty expanse. It's a superhighway for some of the most epic migrations on our planet. We're talking about journeys that span thousands of miles. It's undertaken by creatures big and small, driven by ancient instincts for survival, food, and family. Today, we're diving deep to uncover the secrets of these monumental oceanic migrations. From the gentle giants of the sea to the tiniest krill, their stories are more fascinating than any fiction. Let's start with one of the most famous ocean travelers, the humpback whale. These magnificent creatures undertake one of the longest migrations of any mammal on Earth. Imagine this. They spend their summers feasting in the frigid, nutrient-rich waters of the polar regions like Alaska or Antarctica. They pack on tons of blubber, building up energy reserves. Why? Because their winters are spent in the warm, tropical waters near the equator, like Hawaii or the Caribbean. But here's the incredible part. They barely eat at all during this tropical vacation. Their entire focus shifts from feeding to breeding. They travel up to 6,000 miles one way, a journey that can take months, all to find a mate and give birth in safe, warm waters where their newborn calves can thrive without the threat of freezing temperatures. It's a staggering feat of endurance, powered by nothing but the fat reserves they built up over the summer. Think about it. A mother whale, after fasting for months, gives birth to a calf and then must have the energy to guide it all the way back to the feeding grounds. It's a testament to the power of maternal instinct. But whales aren't the only long-distance swimmers. Let's talk about sea turtles. The leatherback sea turtle, the largest of all living turtles, is a true globetrotter. These ancient mariners can be found in every ocean except the Arctic and Antarctic. Their migrations are legendary. A leatherback might nest on a beach in Costa Rica, then swim all the way to the waters off the coast of Chile to feed on its favorite food, jellyfish. That's a journey of thousands of miles. What's even more mind-boggling is their navigational ability. After years at sea, female leatherbacks return to the very same beach where they were born to lay their own eggs. How do they do it? Scientists believe they use the Earth's magnetic field as an internal GPS, a built-in compass that guides them across entire ocean basins with pinpoint accuracy. For a creature that's been around since the time of the dinosaurs, it's a survival strategy that has clearly stood the test of time. Now, let's scale down from giants to something a bit smaller, but no less impressive. The great white shark. Often portrayed as a fearsome monster, the great white is also a sophisticated and mysterious traveler. Thanks to satellite tagging, we're learning that they're not just coastal predators. Some great whites undertake incredible transoceanic journeys. For example, sharks tagged off the coast of South Africa have been tracked swimming all the way to Australia and back a round trip of over 12,000 miles. But what's really puzzling scientists is a place in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, halfway between Hawaii and Baja California. It's been nicknamed the white shark calf for some reason. Great whites from all over the eastern Pacific congregate here for several months each year. It's not a rich feeding ground, so what are they doing out there in the oceanic desert? The leading theory is that it's a mating area, a secret rendezvous point where these solitary hunters can find a partner. It's a fascinating glimpse into the hidden social lives of one of the ocean's top predators. And the migrations aren't just for the big guys. Let's consider the humble salmon. These fish have one of the most dramatic life cycles in the animal kingdom. They're born in freshwater streams, sometimes high up in the mountains. As juveniles, they swim downstream to the ocean, where they spend several years growing and maturing, traveling hundreds or even thousands of miles. Then, the incredible journey home begins. Driven by an instinct we still don't fully understand, they fight their way back to the exact stream where they were born. This isn't a gentle swim. They have to leap up waterfalls, navigate through powerful currents, and avoid predators like bears and eagles. Their entire physiology changes to adapt from saltwater back to freshwater. Once they reach their birthplace, they spawn, laying the eggs for the next generation. And then, their life's purpose fulfilled, they die. Their bodies then decay, releasing vital nutrients into the stream that will feed the very ecosystem their offspring will be born into. It's a beautiful, tragic, and essential cycle of life, death, and renewal. Even the smallest creatures participate in these grand movements, Consider zooplankton, the tiny, often microscopic animals that drift in the water. Every single day, they perform the largest migration on Earth by total biomass. It's called diel vertical migration. During the day, they stay deep in the dark parts of the ocean to avoid being eaten by predators. But as the sun sets, a massive movement begins. Trillions upon trillions of these tiny creatures swim upward, toward the surface to feed on phytoplankton, which needs sunlight to grow. At dawn, they descend back into the depths. This daily commute happening all over the world's oceans is a fundamental process that moves vast amounts of carbon and energy through the marine food web. It is the heartbeat of the ocean, a daily rhythm performed by its smallest inhabitants, and it has a massive impact on the entire planet's climate. So how do they do it? How did all these different animals, from whales to turtles to sharks, navigate these immense distances with such precision? We mentioned the Earth's magnetic field for turtles, and it's believed many other species use it too. But that's not the only tool in their kit. Many animals likely use the sun as a compass, tracking its position in the sky. Others might use their powerful sense of smell, detecting unique chemical signatures in the water that lead them home like the salmon do. Some might even follow underwater landmarks and topography. The truth is, it's likely a combination of many senses and environmental cues. It's a complex multisensory map that we are only just beginning to understand. Each species has its own unique navigational system, honed over millions of years of evolution. However, these incredible journeys are facing unprecedented threats. Climate change is warming the oceans, altering currents, and changing the timing of seasons. This can create a mismatch. For example, if plankton blooms happen earlier due to warmer water, migratory birds or fish might arrive at their feeding grounds too late, finding their food source already gone. Plastic pollution and chemical runoff poison marine life and their habitats. Overfishing can decimate the food sources that migrating animals depend on. And physical barriers, like dams on rivers, can completely block ancient migration routes for fish like salmon. The superhighways of the ocean are becoming more and more dangerous. Protecting these migratory pathways is crucial. This means creating marine protected areas, reducing our carbon footprint, tackling plastic pollution, and managing fisheries sustainably. The future of these incredible migrations and the health of our oceans depends on the actions we take today. The next time you look at the ocean, remember, it's not just water. It's a world of constant motion, of epic journeys, and incredible feats of endurance. It's home to navigators that would put any human explorer to shame. From the pole-to-pole voyage of the humpback whale to the daily vertical commute of tiny plankton, these migrations are the lifeblood of our planet's blue heart. They connect ecosystems, transport nutrients, and drive the very rhythms of the ocean. There is still so much we don't know, so many mysteries hidden in the deep. But by studying and protecting these incredible travelers, we can ensure that these monumental oceanic migrations continue for generations to come. Thanks so much for watching. If you were fascinated by these incredible animal journeys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of our natural world. Let us know in the comments which oceanic migrant amazes you the most. See you in the next video.